Welcome to Future Aspirants. Today we will discuss the current affairs of 23rd July 2021. Let's start. G20 Environment Ministers Meeting 2021. The G20 Environment Ministers Meeting 2021 is one of the ministerial meetings organized as a part of the G20 leaders and which will be hosted by Italy in October 2021. This meeting will focus on three broad interconnected pillars of action: people, planet, and prosperity. G20 is made up of 19 countries and the European Union. The 19 countries are Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, Germany, France, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Mexico, the Russian Federation, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, South Korea, Turkey, the UK, and the US. Ugro Capital, a non-bank financier and state-owned Bank of Baroda, have partnered for co-lending to the micro, small and medium enterprises sector. Under the co-lending program, Pradham Bank of Baroda and Ugro will together disperse loans worth 1,000 crore to MSMEs. The main aim is to dispense the entire amount by the end of this financial year. The amount ranges from 50 lakh to 2.5 crore to be offered at an interest rate starting from 8% with a maximum tenure of 120 months. And the Bank of Baroda headquarters is Vadodara, Gujarat, India. Bank of Baroda Chairman Hasmukh Adia. Bank of Baroda MD and CEO Sanjeev Chadha. Ugro Capital Managing Director is Sachindra Nand. Next one. Dwara Dairy Solutions, a portfolio company of Dwara Holdings, has launched an artificial intelligence-led digital tag, Sorab E-Tag, to identify cattle-led based on muzzle identity. This will be used for cattle insurance products offered in partnership with IFFCO Tokyo General Insurance. IFFCO Tokyo General CEO Anamika Roy Rashtravatwa. IFFCO Tokyo headquarters is Gurugram, Haryana, and IFFCO Tokyo General Insurance founded on 2000. Senior Indian defender Sandesh Jingan was named the All India Football Federation Men's Footballer of the Year. It is the first time that the central defender has received the All India Football Federation Player of the Year award, having won the Emerging Player of the Year award in 2014. All India Football Federation President is Praful Patel and founded on 23 June 1937, and the headquarters is Dwarka, Delhi. Madhya Pradesh shooter Robina Francis has set a world record at the ongoing Parachute Cup in Peru. She has won gold in the 10-meter air pistol para event for women. Next one. Former RBI Governor Duvari Subbarao has unveiled a book titled Bank with a Soul Equitas, authored by Dr. C.K. Garyali. He is the founder trustee of EDIT. Full form of EDIT is Equitas Development Initiative Trust. Next one. Vice President of India M. Venkaiah Naidu has released a book titled Palleku Pattabhishekam, authored by former MP Elamachali Sivaji. Next one. World Brain Day, celebrated every year globally on July 2022. The World Federation of Neurology celebrates World Brain Day, and the theme of World Brain Day is Stop Multiple Sclerosis. Next one. National Broadcasting Day is celebrated every year globally on 23rd July every year to celebrate the radio, which has been an important part of the people's life in India. Next one. Giri Sarabhai, who is the co-founder of the National Institute of Design, has passed away. Noted Carnatic classical violinist Sikil Kalaimanami Sri R. Bhaskaran passes away. The United Nations Cultural Agency UNESCO has voted narrowly to remove Liverpool waterfront from its list of World Heritage Sites, citing concerns about overdevelopment, including plans for a new football stadium. UNESCO headquarters is Paris and France, and UNESCO head is Audrey Azoulay. UNESCO founded on 16 November 1945. Next one. Filmmaker Rakesh Om Prakash Mehra has announced his autobiography, The Stranger in the Mirror. He has co-written the book with noted author Rita Ramurthy Gupta. The autobiography was published by Rupa Publications. Thank you.